Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry it's been such a long time since I posted a video, but I am working to catch up on everything, so you'll probably see a lot of videos posted in the next couple weeks. Fingers crossed I can stick to that promise. But even though I'm quite late today's video, I'd like to do a November haul, which, yes, was a few months ago, but it actually was before I moved. So I kind of got everything between my old place and my new place. It was so chaotic, and everything has just kind of been sitting in their boxes. So I'm gonna start opening things. I'm excited to see what I got back in November. So the very first thing I got are actually these Kobayashi acrylic stands. It came in a pack of, I think it was 6 in here. I was really excited to see these. You don't see a lot of Kobayashi things, even lately with the new season having come out. There's a couple figures, but nothing worthwhile that's available right now, I should say. They have swimsuit figures available, which I don't really need. So I was really happy to see these on AmiAmi, and I ordered them straight away, and I'm really glad I did. They're super cute. They're a little small, but they're totally worth it. So they came as these little pieces, and then of course they're stands, and they're really easy to put in here. I do feel pretty comfortable with them. Again, they're small, but they're cute, and they're of every character, at least the main girls anyways. Here we have Alulu, Toru, and Elma. And then we also have Lukoa, Kobayashi of course, and the adorable Kana. I love that it came with all of them together. I was really happy to see these again. These are gonna go in my teeny tiny Kobayashi collection down here. Again, there's not much out there for Kobayashi stuff, so just having these simple acrylic stands is amazing, and I really like them. They're pretty durable. You can see on the back they have the white, so it's really just the one-sided, but they seem pretty stable. They don't seem like they're gonna break when I put them in their stands, so I'm happy with that. Acrylic stands, especially small ones like these, can be a little nerve-wracking to put in here because they break so easily, but these ones are pretty thick. They're a good thickness, so I think these are reliable and they won't break easily. And the prints on them look good as well. They're clean, they're very clear, and they all match their actual characters, which is the best too. So I'm really glad I found these. Thank you, AmiAmi. Now the next item is actually something I've had for a really long time, since the beginning of November, and I did just now open it, but it's from Reincarnated as a Slime. And as you can see, this is the box, but it's not in its box, so it's actually the noodle stopper. So look how cute that is. If you guys don't know what noodle stoppers are, they're technically to put on top of like a cup of noodles to keep the lid down, but of course they're super cute, so you wouldn't probably actually use it for food or to keep noodles down. But this one is so cute. I got the one with him blushing. I thought that was cute. I love that they even put like a bubble inside to make him look like he's actually a slime. I think that's really cool. I love that they added that detail. It's something you wouldn't think about, but it really does add to it. Honestly, this is so much thicker and heavier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be kind of some flimsy, you know, just not cheap, but not super high quality. But this really is a very thick plastic. You guys can see that with just the drippings right here, but it's pretty heavy, pretty sturdy. I did try sitting it on top of things, and it does stay there perfectly. And it just, overall, it's just so cute. As you guys know, I love Reincarnated as a Slime, and this is just a really cute addition. I'm gonna have to figure out where to put him though, because you do have to get him quite perfectly in order to display, so I have to figure that part out. But it's really cute, and the blushing one was my favorite. They do have another one as well. I think it's just him with his eyes closed, but I liked the one with him blushing because that's cutest. So next, another show that you guys know I like is My Next Life as a Villainess, and they had this, it's called Chakra, something like that, but it's basically just a acrylic stand page, and then it comes with these pieces right here. I haven't put it together yet, but it just sits on those pieces and it sits up. I thought it was really cute because it has all of the characters in chibi form, which is super cute, even the new ones. And I love how cute they are. I always love their chibi forms, they're super cute. But I love this show too, and I love that it's showing, you know, them all connected. And I think it's a great way to show all the characters without having like little individual things. So I thought this was really cool. This is my first of its kind, and I'll have to look up exactly what it's called. It's CH something, I can't even pronounce it. But I thought it was really interesting. I had to know what it was. So I got it. It's my first one. It is pretty cool. It's pretty sturdy and it feels durable. It's thicker than your standard acrylic stand, so I feel like it'll stay pretty well. I am curious about how the feet work and everything, and I don't see instructions, so gonna have to figure that part out. But we'll put this together and let's see what it looks like. So as you can see, I managed to put it together without too much trouble. It actually screwed in really easily, and it has 2 legs at the bottom to keep it up, while the top are just simple pegs. I really recommend these stands, and I'm going to be looking for more myself. It's really sturdy and a great way to save space, but still show off your characters. Okay, so the next thing I have, no judgments, guys. I'm a little bit of a dork for this. But there is a game on mobile called Mr. Love Queen's Choice. It's a Chinese game. They recently made an anime of it, of at least like the first season, I guess you could say, that it didn't finish. But I was addicted to that game in all of 2020. Just completely addicted. And for those of you who don't know, it's kind of like a boyfriend dating game. You play this girl who's a producer, and she produces things for TV. So you have to like do some events with that. But of course you have multiple love interests, and you can kind of choose between them and which ones you like. Well, recently Ami Ami came out with some little things on them, so I had to get them. But they're just little, they're little pins, actually. They're not quite acrylic stands, but they're just little pins. And I have one for every boy. I know, it's terrible. But this one is Lucian. This one is Gavin. He's my second favorite. This one is Victor. He's my first favorite. And then you have Kiro. And you have, I believe it's Sean. I don't fully remember. He came out right around when I stopped playing, because it was expensive. It's a lot of money if you are really into it. But these are actually really cute. So each one has like something that their symbol or something like that. Like for example, my favorite one, you know, Victor, he has a little hourglass right here, and his whole ability is that he can stop time. So, oh yeah, probably should mention, all the boys have a special ability too. Surprise! But yeah, but this one I think is super cute. It has the little thing there, and then I really like this one too, Gavin's, because it has the, I think it's Inko root, I think that was what it was. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a charm that he gave her, and I think that's really cute too. But these are just cute little pins. They just kind of clip onto stuff. They have safety pins in the back, but they have like a clip on top of that, so they must somehow clip, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to display these because I've never had ones like this. But on top of those, I actually also got little dioramas for each of the boys as well. They're really cute. I had to get these. I love that it comes in like a 3D piece, and it's not just a simple acrylic stand. They have actual like little settings for them. I want to put one together. Which one should we put together? Well, Not even a question, we're gonna put Victor's together, of course. Okay, I lied. We're putting together Gavin's because his looks a lot cooler. It has guns, and it's a lot cooler. We're gonna put together his. I forgot to mention, in China, the names are different. So I do not know the Chinese names, but they do say them on the top. Like this one I think is Bai Chi. But I just call him Gavin, because that's what I know from his English name. But this looks really cool. Let's put this one together. Okay, well, just took the plastic off and they all fell out, which is not a bad thing. It means I won't break them trying to pop them out. So that's good. Or I could break them by dropping them. That works too. The only thing I don't like about acrylic stands and anything acrylic is you have to pull that plastic off every time. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's not. This one's not horrible. It just took me a second to figure out that it was there. So, got lucky here. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is the cutest thing ever. Look at this little room. Oh my goodness. I love the idea of this 3D room. That makes it so much cooler. And it doesn't make it so lame that I like these guys. I don't care. It was fun. I'm not gonna make excuses. Anyways, this is really cool. I am loving the 3D effect, and I just love the chibi versions too. They're super cute. These are a great buy. I'm so glad I decided to get them. I was worried because they were a little pricey, a little more expensive than I maybe would have paid for them, but they have so few things for this series, and I just thought these were cute. I thought it'd be worth it, and I'm glad I did. I'm excited to put together the other ones now. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so jumping back to other series that I like. You guys all know I love the Rising of the Shield Hero, so I had to get a few more items. I don't have a huge collection of them so far, as you guys can see somewhere. Oh, it's down here to my left. I only have 2 figures of them, so I had to add to this collection because I love it so much. So I decided to take the plunge, and from Good Smile Company, I got the Filo nendoroid. This one's super cute. I did already take her out because, you know, nendoroids take forever to put together. So I did already take her out. I had such a hard time deciding what pose I wanted her to be in. She has so many cute ones. She has one with the fish. She has one where she's fighting. She has one with the gloves on. She has ones with the 2 meats in her hand, and then just like a normal one too. I couldn't decide. So you guys know me. I'm kind of all over the place. So I decided to mix and match her forms. So here is what I put together. She has the fish in one hand and meat in the other hand. I feel like that's pretty representative of Filo too, so I think it's accurate. But this is such a cute nendoroid. It's so true to her. I love how they did her design. They did such a great job on the details as well. You can see all the details in her dress without it being too much for such a small figure. Her wings move too, which I thought was really cool because when you're trying to put things in, they kind of get in the way a little bit, so it's really cool that they move around. I love that they included her hairpiece as well, and even the fact that they included her gloves in order to put on her hands. I think that's really awesome. They really captured like some of the fun pieces from throughout the show. But I really love this one. It's so cute. It even has her little hair on the top, her little single feather, basically. I do wish they would do more Filo figures. I think I've only seen 1 or 2 out there, and there's not a ton, and one of them is crazy expensive, but this is just super cute. This kind of makes up for it, having her. I'm just really glad I got her. She's really cute. She's definitely adorable here. Still going along the Rising of the Shield Hero. I actually also got from Good Smile Company the Figma of Naofumi. I really wanted this because it had his rage shield, and you don't see him with his rage shield anywhere else or on any of the other figures. On top of the rage shield, he actually also comes with the leaf shield that he figures out during the show. So I think that's really cool that it includes two of the biggest shields. Rage shield, of course, being the rage shield, big deal, and then the leaf shield just kind of being the first shield he figures out. So I'm really happy that they included it in somewhere, the rage shield somewhere. So I'm gonna open him up and put him together, and let's see what he looks like. If I can get the box open. So just looking, I haven't finished opening him yet, but just looking within the package, this looks really cool. The shields, both shields look so detailed and so nice. It comes with two faces too, and his basic shield that's already on him. So let's finish opening him up. So this is my first Figma. Never had one before. And I won't lie, I am slightly thrown by how much it moves. I mean, I knew it moved, but I just don't think I was prepared for like everything to move. And it makes me scared just because I'm so used to, you know, stiff statues, and nendoroids are the closest thing I've had to kind of moving parts. So I'm slightly nervous. So far, he looks pretty cool. These move, which I think is kind of weird. And then his, like, center part moves as well. I don't know why that's like that, but let me get him into position. Let's see what he looks like in his final form. So unfortunately, while putting him together, I accidentally broke his chest plate. So Naofumi is back in the box to stay until I become brave enough to try to put him together again. So I said earlier that Filo doesn't have too many figures. Well, there is one that she has, and it's this one. So this is another pre-owned one from AmiAmi. You guys know I love buying pre-owned stuff from AmiAmi because they tell you straight up what the quality is like, and including the box quality as well. So I can always pick and choose, and they tend to give good discounts on things depending on the quality. This was, I think, a item A and a box B. Honestly, I would have rated the box an A. There's no issues with it. I don't see any issues. So I would have rated that an A. But I got this for a discount of, I think it was $40 or $50 US dollars, based on what it was originally at retail and then how much they sold this for. So loving the pre-owned items at AmiAmi, totally worth it. But anyways, this is one of the very few Filo statues that are out there. I really wanted it. You guys know I don't have a ton of Shield Hero stuff, as I mentioned. I really needed to get this one. So firstly, I wanted to mention, I love that inside the box, it's just a sky with feathers. I think that's really cute. It's perfect. The theme fits. So I like that they added that detail in there. So true to AmiAmi standards, this figure is perfect. I don't see any scratches on her, any things that are messed up, nothing like that. So perfect. Looks brand new to me, honestly. And I think it's really cute. It's very detailed. This stand itself is like a rock, so it has all the detailing of a rock. And then of course it has her little wings. And I love how they did her hair too, where it's flowing. It's not just straight and boring. It just has this flow to it. And they do that throughout her whole outfit, including her little bow in the back as well. So I love that they have that throughout her whole body. I will say I was slightly hesitant on buying this one just because you can very easily see up her skirt, and I don't think that's proper because she's baby. But I think it's cute because sub sandwich and just her face here, so decided to just forego that, just ignore that part of it. But I do think she's really cute. Her face here is just adorable, and I just like the sub sandwich because it represents, you know, things in the show, and it's just like this little nod to it that I think is unique. I love little subtle nods to shows, so I like that they put that in here. But I do really like how they did everything. I do think, again, the hair, just how they do that flow, I think is gorgeous. And it really makes the figure so much higher quality because of that. I am having some trouble getting her on her stand. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what. I am terrified of pushing her down farther. So I think I'm gonna just leave it. She feels pretty stable right there anyways. I don't know if that's me, probably, or if it's the stand, or if it's because it's secondhand. I'm not really sure, but it's probably. Either way, really happy with this figure. I was worried about it, but I do really like it, and I love the detailing on it, so totally worth it. All right, still continuing with Shield Hero, guys. Sorry, I was on a Shield Hero kick again, but I got another pre-owned figure from AmiAmi. This time, Raphtalia. This is one that I originally wanted when she first came out, but it was a little expensive, and I was like, I don't think I want to pay that much for that figure. And then I recently saw it as a pre-owned on AmiAmi for a lot cheaper, so I said I have to get it. I wanted it. I was disappointed when I couldn't get it. I'm gonna get it now. So I did. But it's her stepping on the slimes. Let me get her out and I'll show you guys. So even with this being a pre-owned item, the box again is in excellent condition. I tend to buy items that are item A for sure and box B at least. So I try to keep up with the grade on it. But even AmiAmi's box Bs are flawless. So pre-owned items again on AmiAmi, completely worth it. Okay guys, first impressions, holy baloney. First of all, way bigger than I expected. I thought it was gonna be small. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be this big. And the detailing on it, this is a Kotobukiya figure, which we have been learning lately means amazing figures. We saw, if you guys saw my previous video, the Jujutsu Kaisen figures were stunning. This one just continues that legacy. It's beautiful. Most of the blades of grass on the stand are sticking out. Like, they actually have texture. The stone down here all has texture. Even the stone in the back has texture. The slime, oh my gosh, the slime is so cute. He's all shiny, but he's not one color. They add some different color in here to give him depth. And I think that's really cool because he has that in the show. He's not boring. And her outfit is detailed exactly like it is in the show. Her face is her strong face too, which I love. You guys will notice I haven't put her sword in yet. It comes with two swords, her regular sword and then her spirit sword. I don't know which one I want to put in. I'll have to think about that because they're both really cool. But either way, I think I'm going to put one sword on the ground here just to keep with this figure. I'm kind of in shock. I really like this figure. I like that they have her hair flowing as well, just like the Filo figure. It's not just boring sitting there hair. It is full on flowing in her movement, which I think is really cool. You believe that she's making that move with her sword, and I think that's really cool. I did not add her tail yet. I should add her tail. Let's add her tail. Okay, I'm really glad I added her tail because it made me notice that they have her hair color two different tones, just like in the show. It's not boring single color. Her tail is two different colors, more of a reddish on the bottom and then a light brown towards the base. And then I noticed in her hair as well, she has those highlights. And that just makes it that much cooler that they brought that to life in her figure. I'm stunned. This is amazing. Kotobukiya, good job. I'm gonna keep buying their figures. It continually astounds me how much attention to detail they give to every figure, and I honestly would have paid the original retail price for this if I had known this was this amazing. It looked cool online, but I didn't realize how detailed. You can't tell how detailed it is. And it's stunning. It's stunning. As I mentioned before too, it does come with 2 of her swords. So she has the spirit sword and then her regular sword as well. Again, they're really cool. I don't know, the spirit sword just looks awesome. Just with its design, it's beautiful. I mean, they even made the hilt red and everything. It's gorgeous. I mean, even the regular sword, they put designs on it. I don't know, their detail on these are amazing. Like I said, I think I'm gonna put both on her stand because they're both really cool. But I think I'm gonna put the spirit one in her hand. It looks the best. All right, last figure of this video. So no more Rising of the Shield Hero, but going back to my roots with a Rem figure. I know. I have enough, I know. But this is one I actually had to get. It's one I've been looking for. And again, pre-owned on Ami. Pretty good deal. But this is one, it's her tea party version. So she is actually baking baking cookies. Very important distinction. But I thought it was so cute. I love to bake and I love Rem, so why wouldn't I get something of her baking? I mean, duh. Let's open her up. Okay, so not gonna lie, slightly bummed on a couple things. Before I get into that though, I do love the detailing they have on her mitts and the baking sheet as well. I think that's really cute. I also like the detailing they have on her maid outfit. I think they have the perfect level of detailing. Even some of the movement back here with her bows, I think are super cute. I am unfortunately a little disappointed with a couple things. So one being her skin color. It's abnormally white in this figure. That's not something you can really tell from the pictures and even from the box. It doesn't look like that. But here, her skin tone is really white and she's not that white. And that kind of bothers me. I don't like that unnatural color. I mean, I'm white. That's like non-existent. On top of her skin color, I'm not a fan of the stand. I firstly don't like how boring it is. I hate boring stands. I just have an issue with them. I feel like it takes away from a nice figure. They could have just put her name on it. A lot of the Ren figures have just like her name and like maybe a little design. Super simple, but it adds to the figure. This one is a boring white. Not really anything appealing about it. And on top of that, she doesn't go in her stand very well. I cannot get her back foot into the peg over there, and her front foot doesn't go all the way down. And I'm terrified of breaking her if I keep pushing, so I'm kind of gonna have to leave her as is and hope she doesn't break. One of the other figures I have like this actually did break on me, so I don't know how I feel about this. I'm still going to display her, of course, and see what happens. She was a pre-owned item, so not terribly expensive. Definitely would not have paid retail for this. As cute as it is, I have too many issues with it to have been comfortable paying that. I mean, she's cute. I guess she's Rem. I guess that's the major benefit, she's Rem. But yeah, a little disappointed. Yeah. A little bummed, because you guys all know I love Rem figures, and it's not that great. Oh well. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I know it was a lot, and this was just November. I still have December and January to film and show you guys. But please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if there's something you guys are interested in seeing, let me know. I always keep an eye out for comments. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!